Okay, welcome. This video lecture is about the least common multiple. I'm Mark. Thank you for watching. So what is the least common multiple? Well, I'll put a little definition up here so we can talk about it. Least common multiple is the smallest number, okay, that's divisible by the given numbers. So most time they're going to give us like two numbers, like up here I wrote 9 and 15. Okay, and we're going to look for the smallest number that is divisible by both the numbers. In other words, what number can be divided by 9 and divided by 15, and you'll still get a whole number when you do your division. And just keep in mind that your LCM has to be greater than or equal to, and I put min up here. That's not right. That should be max. It should be less than or equal to the max. Okay. So in other words, whatever number we come up with for the LCM, it cannot be smaller. It cannot be smaller than 15. It would have to be greater than or equal to 15. Alright. So the first step to find your LCM is build your factor tree for the two numbers that you're given. So I'm going to build a factor tree for 9. So what times what gives me 9? 3 and 3. What times what gives me 15? 3 and 5. Okay. And that was just a one-step tree, so no big deal. Now when we form our LCM, okay, we have to take the greatest multiple, okay, of each tree. So 3 times 3, that is 3 squared, and then this is just 3 times 5, okay. So what I do is I just start off, I'll start off with the left side, and I'll say, okay, over here I have 3 squared are 2 3s. Over here I have 3 squared are 1 3. So 2 3s, 1 3. Which one is greater? The 2. So I have to have 2 3s are 3 squared in my LCM. Okay? And then over here I have 1 5. Over here I have 0 5s. So which one is greater? Well, 1 5. So in my LCM, I have to have 1 5. So when you're forming this LCM, you have to have the greatest amount of each multiple represented in your LCM. Okay, and then now you just multiply. So 3 squared is 9. Okay, and then 9 times 5 is 45. And notice how 45 is greater than or equal to the bigger number that we start off with. Okay. So remember that your LCM has to be greater than or equal to the two given numbers. Let's try another pair. How about 12 and 8? Okay. So 12 and 8. Let's find the LCM. So whatever LCM we come up with, it cannot be less than 12. Okay. Build a factor tree for 12. What times what gives us 12? 3, 4, and then 4 can be broken down to 2 and 2. What times what gives you 8? 2 and 4. 4 can be broken down to 2 and 2. Okay? So we have 2 times 2 times 3 are 2 squared times 3. And then 2 times 2 times 2 or 2 cubed. Okay? So there are those numbers. Now, let's find our LCM. So remember, our LCM has to have the greatest of each multiple that is represented by each number. Okay, so let's start off with the number 2. Over here I have 2 squared are 2 2s. Over here I have 2 cubed are 3 2s. So which is greater? 3. So I have to have 2 to the third in my LCM. So my LCM is going to have 2 to the third. Over here I have 1 3. Over here I have 0 3. So which is greater? 1. So my LCM, I'm going to have 1 3. So what is 2 cubed? 8. And 3. So what is 8 times 3? 24. So the LCM between 8 and 12 is 24. So this concludes the video lecture about least common multiple. You can watch more online, www.supergenius99.com. Thanks for watching.